Have you ever spent days, weeks, or even months working on something that genuinely matters to you, only to wonder if it matters at all? Maybe it's a YouTube channel, a business, a creative project, or simply a dream you've been carrying for a long time. You pour so much of your time and energy into it because you believe it could become something meaningful. But instead of seeing progress, you are met with silence. No breakthrough, no recognition, no obvious sign that your effort is paying off. Lately I've been asking myself a difficult question. Why do I keep creating videos when no one seems to notice? There have been nights when I sat in front of my computer after spending days creating a video, carefully choosing every shot, rewriting every sentence, editing every detail. Then I would publish it and watch it get almost no views. At first, it's disappointing. But eventually, the disappointment turns into something deeper. You begin to wonder not only whether your work is succeeding, but whether it matters at all. At first I thought I knew what I wanted. I thought I wanted more views, more growth, and more people paying attention to what I was creating. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized those weren't actually the things I was after. What I really wanted was reassurance. Reassurance that my effort wasn't being wasted, that I was moving in the direction God wanted me to, that what I was creating actually mattered. And maybe I'm not the only one. Maybe you are in a similar place. Most people aren't chasing fame. Most people are looking for a reason to believe that their work, their sacrifices, and the time they're investing are making a difference. Whether you are building business, raising family, creating art, or trying to follow a calling you believe God has placed on your heart, there is something deeply human about wanting to know that your effort has meaning, not because you need applause, but because you want to know that what you are building actually matters. But the problem is that in today's world, everything is measured. Growth is measured, success is measured, influence is measured. We are constantly surrounded by graphs, metrics, and comparisons. The message is simple. If something is good enough, it will be recognized. If it's not good enough, it won't be noticed. But the truth is that meaningful things rarely come with immediate results. Character isn't formed overnight. Faith doesn't mature overnight. Trust, wisdom, discipline, and purpose all take time. That's where doubt quietly begins to creep in. We start believing that if something isn't visible, it isn't valuable. That if no one sees the work, maybe it doesn't matter. We begin to mistake silence for failure, and eventually that beliefs become strong enough to make us want to quit. But recently, I realized something important. Not everything valuable can be measured. The strongest roots grow underground long before a tree becomes visible. The deepest relationships are built through thousands of ordinary conversations that nobody else will ever see. Even faith, character, and wisdom develop quietly, long before they produce visible results. Maybe I've been asking the wrong question. Instead of asking, does any of this even matter? Maybe I should ask, am I becoming the person God wants me to become? Because everything I create teaches me something. Every setback teaches me something. Every time I choose to continue, despite the lack of results, I'm building something that no analytics page can measure. Patience, discipline, and faithfulness. The qualities that actually last. Maybe the work isn't only changing the audience. Maybe it's changing me. And perhaps that was the purpose all along. So if you're in a season where it feels like your effort doesn't matter, don't assume nothing is happening. Some of the most important things in life grow silently. Not because they are failing, but because they are being formed. I still want my channel to grow. I still hope more people will watch these videos. But I'm no longer willing to let the numbers decide whether my work has value. Because if creating these videos helps me become more disciplined, more patient, and more faithful to what I believe I've been called to do, then none of it was ever a waste of time. Maybe one day people will notice. Maybe they won't. But if I quit simply because nobody is watching, I'll never discover what could have happened if I had kept going. So today I'll keep creating, not because I have proof that it will succeed, but because some things are worth doing long before the world gives you permission to believe that they matter.
Cold December